Hey, stay-at-home mom family. Hi, I am a little late doing my video today, but that is okay. Welcome to day 8 of our stay-at-home mom pep talk challenge. Sorry I'm late this morning, but real life here, keeping it real. Daryl found out he had to work today. So, I am chasing a toddler while doing my life, what better way to do it than in real life? So, hang on. Okay. We're going for authenticity here. Say hi, everyone. Okay, so we're on day 8, and today I thought I had some other ideas. Pardon the cartoons to keep Linda busy. Here, let me set Linda down and we'll get started. But I thought I'd talk to you today about embracing going with the flow. As a stay-at-home mom, as a caregiver for a sick partner or spouse, that has kind of been a newer theme that I've had to learn how to deal with a lot more. Life happens, especially with a major diagnosis for one. How your day goes when you wake up in the morning can change too. You wake up with all these ideas and goals for the day, and you want to just be on top of everything and not have to set things aside that you wanted to get back or that you wanted to get done. It happens, right? So I think as a stay-at-home mom and a caregiver, you just have to learn to go with the flow, and especially if it is the unexpected, like today where we had a change in my husband's work schedule, and that is okay. Is it fun and easy and convenient? Not always, but I think that is important to just be open to that. Whether it is something really catastrophic or if it's something that's more fun and planned, you have to sometimes go with it, because trying to fight it just doesn't get you anywhere. You just then bring in more of this negative energy, if you will, or your focus just gets rattled. I don't know how else to explain it better than that, but I know for me, just as a business owner and being a mom and caring for my husband, I'm very goal oriented and routine oriented, but sometimes things happen. Every day something happens. Like, okay, I've set for my business, I've set these days to work and these office hours, but yet, like yesterday, we ended up having to go and do an unexpected errand, and then I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't get as much work done as I wanted to yesterday. But instead of beating myself up dishwasher was being turned on here when it wasn't supposed to be. Instead of getting all bent out of shape about it, it's like tomorrow's another day. I can readjust. My business isn't going anywhere. I can work another day. Same thing with my husband's health. It's been over a year since we started his journey of getting him treated for his condition, and it's been a lot of trial and error. And unfortunately, his kind of condition is such that we can't just slap a Band-Aid over on it and it's instantly taken care of. It's a long process, and I really appreciate that our team has been honest about that with us, that okay, everyone's different. There's treatment, there's hope, and there's treatment that we can find the right thing that works for your husband, but it takes a long time. It takes time for his body to adjust to the medication. And then of course, if he maxes out on a medication that we've tried that doesn't work, then we're back at square one and we have to start again. And that's frustrating. It doesn't mean that we're doing anything wrong. It just means that through trial and error, that particular medication just wasn't the right treatment, and that's okay. So we're like, okay, we got to try something different and do what does work. And that's okay. So embracing overall in your life, going with the flow. Today you didn't get as many loads of laundry done, or today the kids are just having an off day and you're not being able to get as much done. Embrace that. Go with the flow. It's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm not saying that it's not good to have goals and to try to get things done, but at the same time, putting more pressure on yourself and beating yourself up for when things don't go the way you want, that is not very healthy or helpful either. It just weighs you down, makes you feel negative, brings all this toxic energy into your life, and no one needs that, especially when you're already a busy stay-at-home mama trying to do the best you can, or you are doing the best you can, caring for your family, and then also you're caring for your spouse that has or partner that has a very complex condition, and you're trying to keep up with all the information and things you need to be aware of surrounding that. So that's a lot to take on. So beating yourself up by, oh, I should be doing more, or I didn't get as much done today, or I need to sorry. No playing with the dishwasher. Sorry, I have a 2-year-old now. Life with a 2-year-old. But yeah, you don't need to beating yourself up and everything else just makes you feel more weighed down, and it does not help. And also, just at the same time, going with that, I'm finding too, because I'm still processing. Like I know a lot of you have been following. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've talked about in some of my other videos in this series about how I'm really processing and dealing with the fact that I do have a lot of trauma and emotions that I need to process and deal with still. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. With everything I went through last year, I think my body is just really partially the way because I haven't been feeling well, is because all that pent up focus of caring for Daryl and Linda over the last year is catching up with me now. I've been in so much in what's a good word? Survival mode. I'll use that word. Survival mode for so long, taking care of my family and focusing on them, that I just haven't really done much self-care for myself over the last year. So now going into 2021, that is huge for me, and I think even more so as I build up my business, because if I don't take care of myself, how can I serve you guys the best? And so I make a commitment here on this video that I am going to continue to work on that, because I want to serve you. I want to, if I talk about all this positive energy surrounding creating a space for you, where you are lifted up and you are encouraged and you are getting the help and tools that you need to take care of yourself. I'm no good to you guys if I don't talk the talk and walk the walk. And I want to do that for you. I mean, I'm not going to promise that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Only God's perfect. But I do want to put in the work to invest in myself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and personally, to do what I need to do so I can be the wife I need to be for my family, the mother I need to be for my daughter, and also I want to be the business owner and coach that I need and mentor that I need to be for you guys, because I know that's the whole reason I'm building this business and building this space. Is there is not a lot of support for this sandwich weird situation that I know so many, now after having gone through it, that a lot of women like myself are in, that are having to come home, leave the workforce and stay home, not by choice because they pre-planned it months and months or even years ago. It's because they've had to do it. Sorry. I'm chasing my toddler around when I'm doing this, but that's okay. They're having to do it out of necessity for safety for their families, to care for their small kids, and also care for their partners or spouses who are sick. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person for going through this. It's a lot. It's not fun, but it's okay. It's okay. And I want to just affirm to you that you're doing the best you can. You're not doing anything wrong. It's not your partner's spouse or your partner or spouse's fault. It's not your kid's fault. Life happened. And I speak from experience. Here, sit down, please, love. Good listening. I speak from experience where, especially with Daryl's condition, he's in this small percentile where he had no prior family history and no episodes or issues with this condition as a small child, which was with his particular case, it usually shows up with either having a family member that's had been diagnosed with this before, or it's shown up as a kid. That was not the case for Daryl. So for him to be in this small percentile where it just happened. We don't know why. And that is so frustrating. And if that is you, I hope you'll reach out. Because I want to hold space for you. That is really tough. It's one thing if you know about it, like at least, or you can kind of maybe expect it for having a family history, so you know that it's a possibility. We, for Daryl, it was not. For our family, it wasn't. It was not an expected thing. It totally caught us off guard. You know, for us when we tried to have Linda, I didn't expect to have infertility problems, but at the same time, I didn't know because I don't have any family history being adopted. I don't have any history, so there's a lot of unanswered questions. So I know, so I can definitely understand when you're trying to go with the flow that sometimes it's even harder if it's really from left field, when you're not expecting it, when you don't have any pre-warning in terms of, or pre-warning of the possibility, with family history or history as a child, or, you know, some other type of piece of information to let you know that this could be, you know, on deck soon. And it's tough. It's hard. The questions of why and did I do something wrong are normal, and the overwhelm of just being so worried and so scared is normal. I've been scared. I have been scared. There were times last year I was so scared of losing Daryl because I didn't know anything about this condition, for one. And at one point, we had a few months where we were concerned that maybe there was something going on with his heart. We weren't sure if it was correlated to his seizure disorder, or if it was a brand new problem that was just maybe showing itself up more because of the stress physically that he was going through with dealing with the seizure disorder. So that was scary. So sending him to the ambulance and having him be so lethargic and be so sick was just really scary. And then, you know, needing to actually rule out that by actually going down the avenue of working with a cardiologist and being you know, relieved that we were going to get answers, but at the same time scared of what those other new answers could bring on top of everything else. What if there was one more thing? So that fear and that stress and worry was really scary and overwhelming. So I get it. I totally get it. So hang on, I gotta chase my daughter again here. Life with a 2-year-old. It's okay. But anyway, that is my thoughts for the day. To just embrace going with the flow. And it's okay to be frustrated. You know, I'm not saying, you know, I definitely want to hold space that it is okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have all the answers and to just be overwhelmed. But at the same time, I don't want you to stay there. I don't want you to just get so weighed down by it that you can't function. You can't figure out a healthy way through. And I hope by me being honest and sharing my stories, when I have good days, when I have bad days, that I still come through, and that you can still come through, and that you aren't alone, that other people are holding space for you, and that they care, and that it is possible. Okay? All right, well, that's the end of day 8. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or DM me. Also, if you would like to know more, or if you love these videos and would like to do more chats like this but in person and one-on-one, I have a discovery call link up on my bio and on my other social media. So if you're not, you can also find it on my website, tyrosupermom.com. There's a link in my bio here on Instagram and also on Facebook. So please join me. I would love to work with you and love on you even more. So take care. And as always, remember that you are doing the best you can. No one knows your family the way you know your family. And that someone has your back. I have your back. And I will continue to have your back, and that it is going to be okay. All right, guys. Well, I will see you tomorrow in days 9. Gosh, 9. We're getting close to halfway through the month of January. Wow, where is this month going? All right. Well, you guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow. All right. Love you. God bless.